805. This is Bill Locey right here in Studio 805 for the Ventura County Star with my endless, mindless, and senseless music news and views this week on a terrific Thursday. Wearing my Lionized t-shirt, the band's better than the shirt, once a very popular local reggae-powered dance band and frequent packers of Charlie's. Now, all the original guys will reform for a benefit gig in November, but more on that closer to the event itself. This week, everything hardball suddenly took a turn for the marvelous. The Dodgers got Manny Ramirez from the Red Sox. I mean, I'm not a baseball fan, I'm a Dodger fan. And I can't tell the difference between Manny Ramirez and Peter Tosh, but wow, this guy can hit, and the Dodgers definitely need that. Maybe the rest of the guys can grow dreads, as Manny appears to have that whole Samson thing going on. Too bad it cost him Andy LaRoche, however. He never really got a chance to play third for the Dodgers, and he may end up being another Paul Konerko, who knows. There's still plenty of time and good music we're checking out, and to that end, if I had a faster car, hey, rich girlfriend, even one with a job, here's who I'll be lurking in the back this week. Tonight, it's babe magnet Chris Pierce. He'll be making estrogen boil in the veins of ladies who will be drooling at him as if he were a pork chop upstairs at Zoe's in Ventura. And tonight, Thursday night, again, it's classic rock from the Steve Miller Band at the Santa Barbara County Bowl. Once upon a time, the Steve Miller Blues Band, but that's way over. But I bet he plays Living in the USA. On Saturday, it's Xperia Pete, who relocated to Mize in Ventura down on Main Street, not far from 31 Flavors, where ice cream costs more but tastes much better than gasoline. It's a bunch of bands playing for some reason, including my favorite band in all of Camarillo, the Grandmas. And also on the bill is Isle of Essence with a press kit more elaborate than Madonna's. Once again, all this at Mize and Saturday night in Ventura, while downtown is world-class drummer Jim Christie, and a bunch of his musical pals are rocking out as always, also on a Saturday night. Monday night experienced great power prop, both originals and covers, from the shakedowns at Dargan's in Ventura starting around 9-ish, or after you tell the Ventura City Council yes to more budget cuts for the tourism carpetbaggers and hell no to pay parking in our own town. And finally, not a surprise, but rap generally sucks for a variety of reasons, but rapper Immortal Technique, all the way from Harlem by way of Peru, is a very pleasant exception. As I was motoring around sweaty old Coachella a few years ago en route to see another band, I happened to catch Immortal Technique's rapid fire right-on rap and ended up staying for his entire set. He's political, passionate, and pissed off, my kind of guy. Also one of my victims in this week's Timeout section. It ain't that pretty at all. You might learn something. Check it out. Immortal Technique at the Ventura Theater Tuesday night. Okay, that's that. And now this rock and roll call, the record rating service with cyberspace designed to cost you or save you several of those harder-earned George Morrisons, depending on whether or not the band stinks. First up, new and by, take a deep breath, Mike Edison and the Rocket Train Delta Science Orchestra. Wow, the album title is also Most Sound Advice. I have fun everywhere I go, and so should you. This one is on Interstellar Roadhouse. Imagine Mojo Nixon and Hamill on trial, carrying on with a bunch of stream of consciousness rap songs, totally off the wall, offensive to pretty much everybody, and darn funny. Well, naturally, I love it, sort of. Edison has a bizarre track record as editor of Screw Magazine and High Times, plus he wrote letters to Penthouse and wrote about wrestling, and he also penned a number of pornographic novels. This one is mostly talking and rambling stoner's take on the news as seen from left field. Not sure what to make of all this or even who sent it to me. You might dig the song. Well, it's more of a rant than a song. The one about the disappearance of the pernicious weed during a High Times photo shoot with Ozzy Osbourne. Weird. What a surprise. Next up, the latest by Jim White. Love this title, Transnormal Skipperoo. And it's on the Waka Bop Records. It's got a 2007 date on it, but it's new to me, and it's pretty cool in a laid-back country rock Americana sort of way, with lots of deadpan humor, sure to strike a chord with all, save those who need to check out from the neck up. Another really good Southern singer-songwriter. White compares favorably to Paul Thorne and Todd Snyder. So long as twangy and twisted works for you, it does for me. My favorite White since Jason White. And finally, it's the latest from Magic Slim and the Teardrops. It's called Midnight Blues, and it's on Blind Pig out of the Bay Area, home to too many Stinking Giant fans. Unfortunately, we are running out of those old black electrified blues dudes, and Slim is one of the last men standing. But this one rocks out. Lots of guest teardrops on this one. The list reads like a who's who of blues legends such as Elvin Bishop, Lonnie Brooks, Otis Clay, and like that. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out for these precious moments. This is Bill Locey right here within the less than luxurious confines of Studio 805 for the Ventura County Star saying go Dodgers. Go check out some live music. Have a wonderful week. And remember, if no one tells you how to act, then how you going to be?
off your shoes, sit right down in the middle of the road, kick off the dust and deal with the news that you're blind.